It's always nice to take a moment and close the eyes, get into your ujjayi, and visualize what this traditional headstand is going to look like, how you're going to get into it. See yourself in it, and when you're ready, interlace the fingers. Plant the arms, the forearms, the elbows down. Open the hands wide. You're creating a pyramid shape with the arms. And the idea is the elbows will not be wider than the shoulders. You can hold each elbow and sort of find that alignment, and then re-interlace the fingers, really cupping the back of the head. Your pinkies might disappear a little bit under the top of the head, and that's just fine. Just feel grounded. Really stick your forearms into your mat. Find that down dog. You're breathing your ujjayi. You're going to slowly tippy-toe forward. As you tippy-toe forward, keep pressing your forearms, your elbows down. Let your hips come back little by little, and eventually you're going to feel a tipping point where you're going to walk forward so deeply. Keep grounding the elbows, and those hips are going to feel like they're going to come behind you. And it's that tipping point where you're going to use a nice ujjayi inhale, smooth and steady, to find a lift, a levitation through the legs. The hips are back. As the legs come up, the hips begin to slowly steady forward, you'll see. The feet are flexed. And we're going to play with different variables with the feet. But generally, then the heels will want to come in line with the hips. Grounding through the forearms. Ujjayi breathing here. 75% of weight in the forearms. 25 or less in the head and the neck. Your foundation is so important to really set up your inversions. Notice the toes, they're pointing here. I had a teacher who said that the feet are like the rudder of a boat, and you can play with pointing and flexing to find what helps you steady the most. And here I'm just playing with a variation where you draw one leg down at a time, using the breath, and using the point and the flex of the feet to help maintain that balance. So I encourage you to just be aware of that and play with that. Now as you come down, the hips are going to come again behind the head a little bit. You want that feeling as the feet come down. Take your time and breathe. The hips come back a little bit, the feet come down a little bit, hips come back a little bit, feet come down a bit. You're breathing ujjayi. Keep planting those elbows, those forearms, slowly coming down. Always ending from an inversion in a child's pose. Take a few breaths here.